It's this into Iron Fist Hulkbuster, yeah? And then next turn we can Strange and Falcon. I'm not super concerned about Lockout coming back post War Machine. We have an extra tool in the toolbox for that. Can't play high magic, yeah. I think there's a good chance our deck's a better magic deck than theirs. Beasting this turn would mean I miss a draw step, so I think I wait. And then next turn I can go Human Torch, Falcon, or Iron Fist, Human Torch, Beast them back in the middle. What rank do you think you'd climb to a season if you only played the best deck in the metagame? Climbing to a high rank isn't... I mean, playing a good deck isn't the thing that climbs you to a high rank, chat. The thing that climbs you to a high rank is playing way too much Marvel Staff. Actually, do I want to do this so I can bounce them again and then just set up a Human Torch Living Tribunal so that way we don't die to a Shang-Chi ever? I think I just want to keep bouncing them so we never die to Shang. Man, it's so sad that there was Shang-Chi deck, chat, because I would love to be able to do this and just have this fucking huge Human Torch to go burr. Fuck it, they want to break our sandcastle, this is wrong. The correct play here is bounce them back to my hand. Oh, they're Shuri Kitty. Okay, we should be good against Shuri Kitty. Sweet. We didn't know. I guess the Hulkbuster maybe told us they were Shuri Kitty. Fun. I'm worried more about Eliath than Shang. Cool.
Such is my judgment.
Order doesn't matter, Jen.
Victory.
The Heimdall was my last played card. I could never Ghost Spider the Human Torch. Otherwise we would have made a 320. Man, should we split Human Torch looking for gold, chat? I feel like if we're gonna make 160 power Human Torches, we should give him a spin. He's earned it. I'm pretty sure I have Human Torch boosters. No reason not to. I mean, spending resources I don't have an unlimited amount of is a reason not to. I have a bunch of boosters. This ain't free, gamers. Even rolling an ink with a better border effect would be an upgrade, so. And most border effects are better than the one we have. Got our nice amount of keys. Unlucky. The glide is slow AF. It really is. Tuesdays patch will have optimizations in it, Copium. How many boosters remain? 700 or so? Only one spend. Chat credits don't grow on trees. I forget, they said one of the upcoming patches was supposed to have some optimizations for claiming on the track. Forget if it's this month or next month. Hopefully it's this month.
Snap.
I'm torn. J-Mac, thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back. Oh, there are 2 patches in April, right? They said we were going to have a 3-week patch cycle. It's the 9th and the 30th.
Opponent snapped.
Could be a Killmonger. It wouldn't let me undo... It wouldn't let me undo my end turn there. It's pretty disappointing. I thought they fixed that bug. Am I misremembering? I thought that got corrected. Yeah, I think we're gonna win with Tribunal. Is accurate. I suppose they could rogue us because we have priority.
The mystery intrigues me. Victory.
Living Tribunal's slick / fun piece of top end in this archetype.
Oh, snap.
confident. You sweat me 10-2 in Silver Conquest. You are muted is what you are. That's annoying. Wanted the Fist Dagger this turn. Now we cannot. What's more points? Vulture into Cloak? Or Doctor Strange into Cloak? I think it's Doctor Strange into Cloak, yeah? Cloak left. No, they're gonna Killmonger. You get more boosters and higher conquest tiers. No, you only ever get boosters equal to the number of rat turns you played in the game. I think we lose to Killmonger, Surfer. I don't actually know. Let the numbers figure it out. They're all in.
The mystery intrigues me. Victory.
I'm kinda digging this deck, chat. Living Tribunal's a fun piece of tech in it. Alright, gamers, we're gonna keep playing this one for another little bit. We're gonna hit some ads before we do. We'll see you in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching this on YouTube, tap the like button if you're enjoying it. I think we're gonna get some more cardio in this afternoon, gamers. Hop back on the bike for a little bit. That poor, sad Human Torch wanting to be split again. Stuff hard knock life for him. So, interestingly, talking about bots, I had someone send me a screenshot of, they took a screenshot of their end game state every game for 67 games. And every person had some type of thing that bots typically don't do, which is weird. Maybe they changed it up. I know I regularly got bots up to infinite, but the experience definitely doesn't seem consistent. It would be weird to me that they would give more bots to someone in my position at the high MMR than people who are lower, but I don't know. Yeah, a few other people said no bots in the 90s. Oh, look at that. They sent me a banner over for today. Thank you, extra folks. Sure, got that up everywhere. Ooh, fancy.
Breaking news.
Look at that right there next to the baby shark. Destroy. Oh, you know what? I should play the X-23 out. Because if they kill Killmonger, we'll get energy, yeah? That's nice for us.
Oh, snap. Victory.
Pro Superior, thank you for the third of a year. Welcome back. Hey, Dremel thank you for the 6 months in advance. I plan to be here. Thanks for keeping me around. Those subscriptions are the biggest part of the income that I make here doing this job. So they are a big part of why I'm able to come back and do what I do. Boo. Dude. Is Wong worth purchasing? I assume you mean, is Wong worth using your free Series 3 card on? To which, if you really like the idea of that kind of deck, it's fine. A $20 bundle in the store. Those $20 bundles come with other currency in them too, usually, right? It's not just Wong. If it's at least $20 worth of other currency, it's probably a fine pickup. Or someone that's into spending money on pixels. Imagine that, chat. Imagine being someone who spends money on pixels. Couldn't be me. I think it's this, and then we beast them next turn, and then we Heimdall the following turn. Your money gets through. I spend money on games that don't pay me too, chat. Extra 8 power Deadpool, gross.
I definitely need to change my
See if they have Venom next turn or not. I don't see the free Series 3 card in my shop anymore. Am I looking in the wrong place? No, that means you're Series 3 complete. Means you've caught them all. They do not have a destroy card this turn. That's phenomenal for us. Once you become card complete, how expensive it to stay card complete? So, it depends on what you mean by card complete. If you're just talking about Series 3 cards, like we mentioned a moment ago, you stay Series 3 complete for free. If you're talking about getting Series 4-5 complete, I actually don't have a good number on that offhand. It's been a little while since I calculated it. What do I think of this? Does this ever win the game? It says 18-23 in the middle, and it's 16-32-34 on the left. I think this is better than the Living Tribunal line. Ah, unlucky. We're a little short in the middle. Yeah, I said 24.
I see the way.
Or 23. If I'd have Living Tribunal there, we would have been 16, 18, 20, 23, 26, 35 cut by 3. It would have only been 12 everywhere. Would have also lost. It's also more random now how much it costs you to stay complete because it's easier. You can get lucky or unlucky with Spotlight caches. Yes, that's true. I could sit down and calculate what the average spend is at 2.5 keys to get every card on release, but you could be someone that takes more than that on average or less than that on average very easily.
Escaped.
And I take a mulligan on the first location here. Central Park's real annoying for us. That's really the real downside to playing a move deck, is there are so many locations where it's just like, well, that location's rancid for us. Play on curve okay here. Can we make a mod command about the first weekend mission in 5-week seasons not having gold as typical? We need an explainer for folks. This is normal and something that's happened before. Yeah, the first week has some credits instead of gold, and they're free to play available. I guess 2 cards in it. We'll get to draw 1 more, probably. I assume they're going to Zemo us next turn.
Clear for takeoff.
Draw. Have to give their Hulk points this turn. I can't bounce the Human Torch. You've gotta be kidding me.
I see the way.
Oh man, what an absolute worst case scenario. So this is something I'm sure we're gonna talk about a lot, but I've heard a lot of people complain about the aspect of getting milled being the thing they find frustrating, and I think that's actually a huge psychological bias. The card that's actually good in the Zemo decks is Dr. Octopus. That's the card that actually beats you a significant portion of the time. It's the best deck you've run since the patch. I don't think I've played any good decks. I've had a bunch of decks that I've enjoyed and we've won games with, but I would be surprised if any of them were good. We finished climbing to Infinite with Angela Destroy earlier today. That was a ton of fun. Do you think he gets changed? Doc Ock gets changed? No, I think Doc's a very fair, reasonable, balanced card, all things considered. I'm just trying to appropriately point out which card is kicking your sandcastle and which one isn't. And then the other part of it, at the end of it, is the other card that's actually beating you in spots like this is Shang-Chi's the one of the cards fucking us up, yeah? It's like, I can make a number here, but we're just gonna get shagged. This bounce move deck continues to be a ton of fun that just absolutely does not stand up to any sort of sandcastle interaction remotely. How do you know they have Shang? Because we're playing a game called Marvel Snap, and when we looked at the untapped data dive this morning, almost 50% of decks had Shang a new high. It was like 49%.
Opponent snapped.
That's actually an incredible draw here. That might let us dodge their tech card. He says before Doc Ock takes all of his stuff and pulls it back into play. On cue, chat. On cue. I think that's a skill a lot of people very significantly lack. People are very bad at being able to identify which cards are actually beating them, and they just run on pure feels. And Zemo and Yondu feel bad. However, Shang and Dr. Octopus are actually the cards that are winning the game. Previous 5-week Scar season had gold during every single week. How did you check that, Benzie? Where did you reference that from? You said you went and checked. How did you accomplish that?
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Or the Snap Zone article from January. Noted. Ooh, Thanos Gamer. Spicy. See, that's actually not true, Havoc. The mill cards like Yondu, and this is, again, it's a purely psychological thing that gamers are bad at parsing because it feels bad. Someone Yonduing one of your cards or Baron Zemoing one of your cards is functionally the same as if you just never drew that card in that game. It did not take a resource away from you. It just basically showed you which card was going to be on the top of the deck. You've had turns 5 or 6 with no cards. Yeah, but like, take a step back and think critically about it. Is every game you're playing against that deck no cards on turn 5 and turn 6? Or is that the extreme high roll situation that just happened to have happened to you there? 70%. I'm gonna give you a 10-minute timeout because you're a fucking liar. There is a 0% chance you've sat there and counted how many times. That is a 70% of statistics are made up on the spot if I ever heard one in my life. Freaking gamers, chat. If anybody wants a fun math problem, I'd be curious to sit and count how often they actually generate killing your draw. On turn 5 especially. Losing your draw on turn 5 is so incredibly unlikely. Oh, should I have put Vulture on the Academy? Yeah, I'm talking and clicking. Vulture 100% should have gone over here. Oh my god, did my dagger just outsize their Thanos? That's so good. It's a damn shame I missed 6 points of power out here.
Such is my judgment.
Nice purple fart.
Victory.
We should have been 23 everywhere. Did they not have priority? I actually wasn't paying attention. They might not have had priority. That was just a proving ground stay if so. Dagger's definitely pushed her weight around a little. Some amount of the time you can dodge tech cards with this deck with the bounce cards. And that always feels big brain when it lines up. How many your deck effects do they have to have you not draw a card on turn 5? To not draw a card on turn 5, they would have to destroy 5 cards in the first 4 turns, yeah? They have to destroy 5 cards in 4 turns? That's so unlikely, right? So you have to have Yondu, Cable, Zemo, and then bounce 2 of them and replay them in the first 4 turns. Yeah, maybe there's some type of location happening that's happening, but still, that's not 70% of the time, yeah? Because that's what we timed the Dear Chatter out for. I'm just like running through in my head what has to happen for this supposed 70%er. And it's just like the answer is oh. A lot. Gladiator's another card that can count to 2, sure. So it's Cable, Gladiator, Baron, Zemo, Yondu, and you need a beast. So you need 5. You need 5 specific cards in your top. We can count that, yeah? Someone count that for me. Holy shit, gamers. We need to draw Falcon so we don't die to a tech card. Oh! I suppose this could move back to here and then I'd miss a move. Could have been possible. I thought Iron Fist would go. I thought this would go and then Iron Fist, but I was wrong. It was Iron Fist and then Maze. Iron Fist and Nico go before locations. Noted. Okay, and we have priority here. So I get to Falcon. I get to Falcon all our friends back. Who did I play last turn? Was it Vulture or... Anybody remember? Did I end on Falcon or Vulture? I ended on Vulture. What if I do this? Just to play around Reality Stone. I can't play around Goliath and Reality Stone yet. Freaking got him! Gosh, our brain is huge. Yes, that's also true, Dr. Destroyer. Even in the low percentage of games, which is much less than 70%. Someone said 2.6%. Two different people said 2.6% to miss your turn 5 draw without the aid of locations. Man, that's a lot lower than 70. I assumed it was gonna be a lot lower, but that's even lower than I was expecting. Life's a batch and then you die, champ. That 2% occupies 100% of the memory. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the Red Hulk. Thank you, though. I do genuinely appreciate the call out. Sorry, Dagger. Maybe it's just a difference of opinion which number is better, 70 or 2. LOL. We laugh because the alternative is crying. Oh, I forgot we saw a goblin out of them. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. I can Falcon these out of here, but I really wanted to beast the Vulture back this turn. This lets me pull the Hobgoblin out, which is beautiful. You have a recommendation for I just want to do my stuff right now, deck? The best just linear deck is probably Living Tribunal. Probably Living Tribunal. Alright, so Red Hulk is 23. This gets me an 8 power thing, which is not enough. This is 8, 22, 24. Not enough.
Escaped. Snap.
I'm playing this in the center, so that way if I draw Iron Fist, I can go Iron Fist into the Hulkbuster, kick it left. And I want to play it on one here, so that way we can stop a Red Hulk from growing if they have it. Unlucky. They must be booster farming or something, huh? A lot of weird bad cards in their deck. I guess they're just like playing Ronin. They have a bunch of Ronin cards. Yeah, Hobgoblin's a weird one, for sure. Did I just fuck that up? I did just fuck that up.
Kneel before Galactus. Escaped.
I don't really want to play a whole match against Galactus with my move deck, so I think I'm gonna just go to the next one. Doesn't sound like very fun. Opponent's being super sweaty too, so. Looking forward to the fuller Thanos redesign for sure. When they can't just like take the stones and shove it in literally anything they want. It has to have some consideration and care about the Mad Titan. Yeah, Waving Goblin makes sense for Galactus. This is a good shout out.
Oh, snap.
Is the game fun? I have little motivation to climb. It depends on why the game was giving you little motivation to climb. If the game was unfun for you because tech cards are everywhere and you are constantly getting Shang-Chi'd and Alioth, it's not that different from that. If Thanos being more powerful than everything else that was going on was pushing your enjoyment of the game, they appropriately tapped Thanos down. Crimson Cosmos in the center isn't bad for us. Crimson Cosmos on the right would have been bad, but in the center it's not a big deal. I said the same thing to Snap that I said to my friend's dog. I'll come back when you stop farting on me. That's a good one right there. Okay, so the way this'll work now, or do they just try and shag me? I think they just tried to shag me. Please, dear God, I'm trying to shag me. Yeah, fuck Buttercup. So we'll Ghost Spider the dagger, Doctor Strange the dagger back, and then Iron Fist put Vulture into the center. We could definitely die to an Alioth here. Beast and Falcon let you sometime dodge tech cards with this deck. It's definitely an axis here. Auto. I think this deck still has a hard time with location variants, and I think sometimes tech cards beat you up. But if I'm being completely honest, it's been way more competitive than I was expecting it to be today. It's also not easy to play. There's a ton of sequencing choices with the deck, so you're gonna have to work really hard to get your match wins that you're gonna get, but the match wins you're gonna get are gonna be pretty satisfying as you get to bounce around the board. I think this deck is probably worse to the point of I'd say you should play something else if you're missing Living Tribunal, unfortunately. Your Human Torch draws are just not serviceable without Living Tribunal most of the time. For all of the crap Cerebro decks get from the community for getting hosed by location. Movement decks are actually low-key the decks in Marvel Snap that suffer from location variance the most.
Snap.
Oh no! Okay, we killed the Rocket Raccoon. Or killed their Hitmonkey. That's probably good for us. You mind explaining a bit of the move location variant stuff? Yeah, locations that stop you from being able to play cards on the right, or even in the center sometimes, locations that fill the board up with extra game pieces. All of these things are incredibly disruptive to the move decks being able to move their game pieces around and actually scale their abilities. And that's even before you get into the locations like Fisk Tower that are explicitly counters. I'm not even talking about explicit counter locations like Fisk Towers yet. I am purely talking about locations where it's just not working out for you. Man.
Opponent snapped.
Definitely staying, because we play best of one here, but... The beast of the road. Me too. You've won the right, we have. I can't Falcon this turn, though, is the problem. Order? Why are you saying order? Because you're bad? I went Human Torch, I went Iron Fist, I went Hulk Buster, this kicks to the left, and then I Ghost Spider, pull it to the right. Okay, cool. We can double check it and walk through it slowly for people at home, but my order was correct. $19 power on turn 4, that's impressive. All right, and then we're looking to draw Vulture and Dagger here, are the cards we want. So naturally, we'll draw none of them. I think we do this, and then we pull this to the center next turn, and then we Heimdall, slide it back to the left, put this into the center, abandon the right. I think calling Phoenix Force a move deck is an incredible nonsense cop-out. That deck is not a move deck. Stop it. Get some help. You played a similar deck like this with Hercules in there somewhere. I've played decks like this with Hercules on the stream and always ended on the conclusion that Hercules is bad and you shouldn't be playing it, yes. Hercules needs a new text box or a lower energy cost. Is this the Rocket Raccoon? I think that might beat us. Unlucky. Wait, are we good still? I think we're good still, yeah? This is 11, and this is 15, 19. Yeah, we're good. Never mind. JK. JKLOL.
Victory.
Five Herc would be a good card. I think 3-5 Herc's probably a playable card, yeah. You played Heimdall in one, I thought that was legal. Yes, my counting abilities are a little above average. That was a ton of fun. I don't expect this deck to be the new best deck in the format, but if you're looking to move it. This felt reasonably competitive. I will say that again, unfortunately, I don't think Living Tribunal is very optional for this deck. While you can scrape wins without him, your best really big Human Torch draws depend on Living Tribunal to juke people. Tribunal's also just a card that, like, when your opponent's not expecting it, having access to both Heimdall and Tribunal lets you kind of rearrange your power around the board in a way that's very difficult for your opponents to predict. That'll get you a lot of wins.